Breathing in, I go back to the island within myself. There are beautiful trees within the island. There are clear streams of water. There are birds, sunshine and fresh air. Breathing out, I feel safe. I enjoy going back to my island. Breathing in, I go back to the island within myself. There are beautiful trees within the island. There are clear streams of water. There are birds, sunshine and fresh air. Breathing out, I feel safe. I enjoy going back to my island. Breathing in, I go back to the island within myself. There are beautiful trees within the island. There are clear streams of water. There are birds, sunshine and fresh air. Breathing out, I feel safe. I enjoy going back to my island.
Thank you. We're going to sing that again at the end. But for right now, let's have Jonathan talk about mindful breathing.
Okay. So in Plum Village, when they hear the bell, they say, "Listen, listen, this wonderful sound brings me back to the present moment." So while we're together every so often, I'll ring and we can say, "Listen, listen, this wonderful sound brings me back to the present moment." And in thinking about this a little bit, we can think about this in many ways. When we ring a bell for Zaza, and that's one way to collecting ourselves on the cushion. Um, ringing the bell this way, I too think about collecting ourselves, and I think about how far away from ourselves we can get. Kind of like a house that you have to pick up. There's books laying around. There's different things you want to dust. There's dishes you want to get into the dishwasher and things. You want to collect things and put them in their place and know where they are. Sometimes we're moving around and living and doing certain activities, and we're not collected. We're just a little bit scattered. It's our minds working so fast. We just get ahead of our bodies. We forget where we're setting our feet, setting our hands, setting our intention. It's very easy to forget. And maybe by ringing the bell and saying, "Listen, listen, this wonderful sound brings me back to the present moment," all of a sudden, all like sort of magically, all the pieces that are flying around, they just collect. They just come right to the center, and here we are. We remember that we're here, and it's kind of miraculous to be here together. So that's what I have.
And just let me say, the best way to collect ourselves is to take a deep breath when we hear the bell.
Mm,
So you want to ring the bell, and let's all take a deep breath.
yeah.
All the way down to your belly. Try it one more time, and Jonathan will say the verse while we take a deep breath.
Okay. Listen, listen. This wonderful sound brings me back to the present moment.
Thank you. So anytime that you hear that bell during this meeting, you can take a deep breath. We'll just stop and take a deep breath. Let's see. Oops. So the next thing we're going to do is, this is the year of the ox. So I thought we could tell a story. There's a really good story about an ox. Who knows what an ox is? Emily, I can't see you, Emily and Lily. Are you there? Oh, there they are. Who knows what an ox is? Who knows what a cow is? So an ox, I'm going to show you a picture of an ox, just in case you don't know what an ox looks like. Just a second. I got to get into a screen share here. So here's an ox that I found on YouTube. Very cute guy. He looks pretty friendly, doesn't he? If we watch,
He's got a halter on, like he could be led around like a horse.
yep. Yeah, and one of the reasons they put a halter on them is because they are used to pull things, because ox are very big, strong. Oh, there's a little bird. That bird isn't even afraid of the ox. So ox are they're pretty kind too. And I'll show you another thing that I have. I have some pictures of what ox do. When you have more than one ox, who knows what it's called, what they're called? If you have two ox.
Jesus.
Anybody know?
Oxen.
Yep. See if I can get this slideshow going. I got a little slideshow. There's oxen.
Nice.
And what are they doing?
Plowing.
Yep.
It's a team of oxen.
Yeah. They're a team. That's right. They work together. Look at how big and strong they are.
Mm.
They pull all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
They pull logs, they pull hay. Imagine how much easier it is for farmers to have oxen.
That's awesome.
So now let's do this story. See if I can find it in my stuff. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Okay, you be quiet. Here we go.
That sound brings me back to the present moment.
That's right.
We can use any
Yeah,
sound,
that's
can't
be a
This
bell.
story is about a particular ox.
we?
And the name of this ox is Great Joy. And you can see, oh, I can still hear it. You can see that it was a baby. When it was a baby, it was given to this guy. He was called a Brahmin. This story is about, it takes place in India. India is a big country and it's really far away from us. You have to take the airplane or a boat or something to get there. So this guy is a Brahmin, and he's a real young Brahmin in this picture. A Brahmin is a kind of a priest like guy. So he was given this little baby ox, and he was so happy to have this little baby ox that he called him Great Joy. I don't think I can shut that other guy up. And Great Joy, you see Great Joy starting to get bigger because his master liked him so much. This Brahmin liked him so much, he gave him special food. He gave him rice. Usually you just give hay or something to ox and to cows and things. But this one, he's giving him special food. Look at that. Oh, and he got big and strong because he gave him this special food. He just loved Great Joy. We're going to get sound effects.
I think it's perfect.
I know. I didn't
I know, really it is.
plan it and it wouldn't have worked.
I know.
So now what? Oh, look at how big that ox is getting. Oh my gosh, Great Joy got so big. And Great Joy started to think about it. He thought, oh my gosh, my master is so good to me. He feeds me really good food. I am going to make a proposal to him. So he suggested, just a second, he suggested to his master, he said, you've been so good to me. Why don't I see if I can help you out? So why don't I just, if you go to town, you let the guys in town know that you have this big, strong ox that can pull 100 carts that are full of rocks and sand and everything. And they'll say, oh, no, that's not going to work. And he'll say, yeah, well, I'll bet you. And so he bet about $100, 100 gold pieces. That's more than $100. And so he went to town. And he went to the pub. And look, they're all laughing at him. He says, I've got this strong ox that can pull 100 carts full of sand and rocks and gravel. And they're like, all right, this stupid guy. He says, no, I'll bet you. So they're like, sure, we can win this one. So one of them bet him. Ha 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 ha, look at, they're just laughing. He's so stupid. No bull can pull that many. No ox can pull that many. This one's called a bull ox because it's a male ox. It's a boy. There's Great Joy getting ready to pull all those carts. But suddenly the master, the Brahmin, got kind of greedy. And he started calling him a rascal, and he started showing off. And he was like, oh, you devil, you rascal, pull these carts. Well, Great Joy, it really hurt his feelings. And he was like, why is he talking to me like that? I've always been so nice. I never messed anything up. I never broke anything. I've always been a good ox. And now he's calling me a rascal and a devil. I'm not going to do this. And he just stopped and he wouldn't move. Well, you can imagine this guy, here he is saying all that stuff. And Great Joy saying, what? Why are you saying that to me? Okay, we should be moving on to the next one. Here's the next one. So what do you think's going to happen? There they are. They're laughing at him. Ha ha, we told you he couldn't do that. And what's he doing there?
Paying his debt.
Yeah, he's paying what he bet. He said, okay, here's all the gold, all the money that I said. And he's also, if you look closely, he's crying. Oh man, and then he got really depressed after that. And because they're just laughing at him, he was humiliated. Not only did he lose his money, but he lost all of his pride. So he went home and he just went to bed. He wouldn't get up, he wouldn't eat. He couldn't sleep or anything. He just was depressed. So Great Joy came into the room to talk to him. He's going to show up pretty soon. There he comes. Hey, Master, what's going on? And he's like, oh, I'm so depressed. You told me you could do that and then you didn't. And I don't believe in anything anymore. Okay, everyone take a deep breath. Was that my bell? That was my bell. Okay. So anyway, he says, well, I lost and you said you could do that and you didn't. And I feel so awful. And Great Joy said, well, tell me this. Have I ever done anything to mess up your house? Have I ever done anything to break anything of yours? Have I ever done anything mean or bad to you? And this Brahmin said, no. And he said, well, why did you call me a rascal and a devil? That hurt my feelings. You made me feel so silly in front of all those people. I just didn't feel like I could do anything when you did that. And then immediately the Brahmin realized what he had done, and he said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for doing that to you. I will never do that again to you because I really love you. You are my great joy. So he says, okay, well, you go and make the bet again, and this time they'll accept it for sure because they won last time. But this time, if you treat me well, since you've learned your lesson, I'll do it. I will pull those carts. See, he's talking to him. You can tell him because he's tipping his head. Okay, it's going to change on to the next one pretty soon. There we go. There he is. He goes and he tells the guys, and they're like, right. There's no way. That guy, that bull didn't pull, that ox didn't pull before, and he's not going to pull this time. But hey, yeah, we'll bet you. We'll bet you twice as much. He's like, okay, double or nothing. They're like, we're going to win again. So we went and they loaded up all the carts. We're gonna win. Stupid guy. Look at all those carts. 100 carts full of rocks. And guess what? He pulled. And he pulled so hard that he pulled all of them all the way up so that the last one was right where the first one was to begin with. Oh, look at how happy he is. He made him a garland of flowers and put it around his neck. That's my great joy, he says. There goes him pulling the cart. You can just see. He pulled and pulled and pulled. And he moved all of those. Yay! Everyone cheered. All the people in the whole village said, what a wonderful, great joy you are. You're so smart. You're so great. And the guy won. Oh no, said the merchant. I got to give us all this money. Oh, what did I do? So that's the end.
Oh.
Let's see if I can get out of this screen share. Yay! Yay for great joy! So that's the end of the story.
Jesus.
So what do you think?
Rowan says he really wants to say hello to you all.
Hey, Rowan, you want to say hello?
Yes, he says.
Can you say it a little louder? Hello, Rowan. Hello, Emily. Hello, Lily. Does everybody? Hello, Gia. Hello, Athena. Hello, Endo. Hello, Jonathan. Hokey.
Hello.
Hokey, David.
Hello.
So now let's sing the song again. And then we'll finish up. I think that's all I have. Unless, do you want to see the story one more time? Should we look at it one more time? I won't tell it this time. We'll just watch it. Just a second. Where is it?
It was a good telling. Thank you, Tejo.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I closed it. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's not it. I'll show you the pictures. Just a second. Yeah, I took pictures. I took screenshots, so let me just screen share the screenshots. There he is. There's when he was a baby. Oops. I guess that's not going to work so well. Wait a minute. Maybe I can make a slideshow. You can see I'm really skilled at this.
Pretty good.
No, it's not working. Okay, so anyway, there's the first one when he's a baby. Here's the second one. What's he doing there?
Feeding.
Yeah, he's feeding him. He's giving him
Yeah.
rice porridge. And look at how big, he's gotten a lot bigger from the first one. There's the first one when he was just a little baby. Then he got bigger. That's what happens if you have good food. And
He
then
is a handsome oxen or
it's
ox.
awesome, isn't he?
He's a very handsome ox.
And look at how big he's getting. Great Joy is almost like, wow, he's really a great joy. He's great. He's big. And then he said, "Oh yeah, I can pull 100 carts and I can win you some money if you just make a bet." So he went to town and he said, "Ha, my great joy can pull 100 carts." And they're like, "Yeah, right." What a stupid guy. But then what did he do? He got greedy and boastful.
He didn't take care of Great Joy that time.
He didn't take care of him. And Great Joy was really insulted and hurt.
Yeah.
Why is he calling me a devil? Why is he calling me a rascal? I never did anything mean. I was just such a good ox. So the guy lost. The merchant says. Oh, I'm so depressed. I'm so depressed because I lost. I'm never going to feel good again. Hey, what's the matter? Oh, I lost. That was so stupid. Why did I do that? I lost all my money. Now I don't have any money for food. Now I can't eat. I'm so depressed. Well, why did you call me a rascal? Why did you call me a devil? Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. That was not nice. Well, let's go back and try it again. This time, if you are nice to me, I won't do that. Hey, you guys, want to make another bet? Sure, sure. We'll make some money. Oh, look at that stupid guy. He thinks that ox is going to pull all those 100 carts full of rocks and gravel and sand. You're so sweet. You're my great joy. Here's a garland because I love you so much. I'm not going to be mean to you anymore. I've learned my lesson. Okay. Then I can pull 100 carts. See? And he pulled 100 carts. He pulled them so far that the last 100th one got into the same place where the first one was to start with. And everyone got really excited. Yay! Yay for Great Joy! What a wonderful ox. Oh, said the merchant, here's your money. Doggone it.
All
Okay,
right.
let's do the mindfulness bell and then let's do the song. I think the song is in the screen share if anybody wants to sing along, but you got to mute yourself if you sing along because there's a gap in this.
Listen, listen, this wonderful sound brings me back to the present moment.
Okay, so the words to the song are in the chat, and the movements again are breathing in, I go back to the island within myself. There are beautiful trees within the island. There are clear streams of water. There are birds, sunshine, and fresh air. Breathing out, I feel safe. I enjoy going back to my island. Okay.
Breathing in, I go back to the island within myself. There are beautiful trees within the island. There are clear streams of water. There are birds, sunshine and fresh air. Breathing out, I feel safe. I enjoy going back to my island. Breathing in, I go back to the island within myself. There are beautiful trees within the island. There are clear streams of water. There are birds, sunshine and fresh air. Breathing out, I feel safe. I enjoy going back to my island. Breathing in, I go back to the island within myself. There are beautiful trees within the island. There are clear streams of water. There are birds, sunshine and fresh air. Breathing out, I feel safe. I enjoy going back to my island. Breathing in, I go back to the island within myself. There are beautiful trees within the island. There are clear streams of water. There are birds, sunshine and fresh air. Breathing out, I feel safe. I enjoy going back to my island.
Did you know you can go to Liberty?
Can't hear Tejo.
Yeah, you're muted, Tejo.
Sorry. I said thank you to Gia and Athena for singing it, for coming up with those beautiful movements to that song.
Mm.
And let's end with a bell where we breathe in. And Rendo, Jonathan, will you say the verse for us?
Yes. Listen, listen, this wonderful sound brings me back to the present moment.
One more time. Take a deep breath when you hear the bell.
Listen, listen, this wonderful sound brings me back to the present moment.
Thank you. We'll see everybody next month.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Have a
Thank you,
good day.
Tejo, and thank you for the story. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Nice to see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, Rowan.